All right, guys, I'm Jamie, back. I don't know if you guys didn't watch yesterday's video, so now I'm back on this Subaru. I've already did the touch up. I let it dry and cure. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some 2000 grit sandpaper, and I'm just gonna wet sand these down.
You let it dry about 24 hours, huh?
Yeah, let it dry for cure, as long as it cure time. So if you have faster drying clear coat or clear or slow, or depends on what kind of clear coat, it's just gonna take some time to dry. So anyways, this is fully cured. It's been about a day. It's still a little bit soft. So I'm not gonna get really aggressive on it because it's fresh. I'm just gonna mist it with some soap and water, and I'm just gonna massage it down with my sandpaper. 2000 grit sandpaper. I'm just gonna knock down the high spots.
What year is this?
This is a 2008 Subaru WRX. It's a Hawkeye. If you guys like Subaru, that's the term. Okay, so yeah, just lightly sanding, let your sandpaper do the work. Nothing crazy. It's always tricky when you're getting on these edges. You want to stay away from this edge.
I'm talking about right here where the body line.
Any of the body lines. Stay right above it. You don't want to sand on that edge. So if you've seen before, you kind of have to get a little bit more aggressive because I did sand it with 800 grit first. So those sand scratches are pretty deep. So you're getting aggressive, but not too. This will take them out. Okay, so I went ahead and sanded all these high spots down. You can see there's the damage still. So now I'm just knocking down my high ends, my high spots, and then I'm gonna go and get my 3000 grit next. Knock it down. Okay, so now after I wet sanded it down 2000 grit, I'm gonna hit it with a 3000 Trizact. Light, just getting out all my previous sand marks from the 2000.
So you went, let's see, you went 800 in the last video, right? 800. So that was pretty aggressive, and that caused some...
800 to clean it out,
right?
Smooth out the jagged edges from the gouge, and then now I'm just gonna sand out my 2000. All right, so now I have my Rupes Heavy Cut coarse pad wool, and then I'm just gonna add some M100 on there.
So this is called a mini then. You usually use a tool that's quite a bit bigger.
Yes, so I'm gonna use my mini and just go to town. I'm actually gonna switch tools because I want to be a little bit more aggressive. So I'm gonna switch to my rotary. I want to get a little bit more aggressive. So I'm gonna still polish a little bit more. You can still see there's still an indentation. If you look close, there's still the indentation of the key scratch. So still indentation of it. Certain lights you can't see it. You know, most people will probably never be able to see that. But I can, so I'm gonna keep polishing. So I always like to have a damp rag. So this is like my damp rag, and then this is my dry towel. I always like to keep them because a lot of the times these damp rags, they can help pick up a little bit more of the debris or any of the dust from the compound. I burn through clear coat quite a bit because we do a lot of sanding here, so it's kind of, you know, you should burn through clear coat anyways, just have to repaint it. You can do this build up method, but it ain't never going to be perfect unless you sand and repaint it. Sad thing to do, is the only way to fix it if you burn through is to reshoot it. And it went from, you know, it's still there, but it's probably like, you know, 50% gone. It was bad. So it almost all the way out went out. You can start seeing it slowly starting to have a high spot. But for touch up, that's fire. But anyways, it is what it is. So this is the touch up. I would say definitely getting his money's worth.
Point it out, you can see it right there, yeah.
So it actually went out, a lot of it came out, but the other parts were just really, really deep. All these spots, really good. Anyways, guys, what's up? I'm Jamie, Salt Lake City, Shine Guys. We're in effect, we're out here working. Like, subscribe, follow, share us, talk shit, run your mouth.